forward, Teofimo Lopez has the entire internet on fire. You know what's crazy? At first, I was like, "Yo, is he bugging?" Everybody's like, "Oh, he's bugging. He's a racist. He's this." Is this everything he wanted and more? Because it seems as if everybody wants a piece of him. And recently, he got criticism for turning down allegedly $11 million to fight Devin Haney in Saudi. What do you think about that?
For me, like I said, first of all, everybody needs to shut the fuck up. That was basically coming just complaining and everything with one of my tweets. It was like, for one, it wasn't a tweet defending anything that Teofimo was doing. Yeah. I was just basically pointing out how it's typical Teofimo. Like we've seen it for the past 2-3 weeks. Like, he'll say something, then he'll go back on it. He'll go back on his word or whatever, or he'll upset some people and yada, 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 this, that, and the third. But then he'll make up with them. So I figure it's one of those things where, the fight for, because remember, you got to go through the timeline, bro. Like, he gets into a Turkey, whatever. They said, and at that time, you heard the rumors about him potentially negotiating to fight Devin Haney. Then when he got into a Turkey, then the offer was off the table. A few days later, he gets back on IG Live, whatever. He makes his apology, or what, says he apologized for the things he said. He wants to work with Turkey. They make up. Then right after that, and that's when you and I, Christine, was talking. We were saying, I guess, give it a few days. Everything will be swept under the rug, and they'll make up. And they made up. And then we get the announcement that he's supposed to fight Devin Haney. And the same day you get the same announcement, then you get the whole thing. Oh, he didn't sign the contract.
Minutes later, literally.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And people went crazy, like, "Oh, you're he's a duck." I said, "Listen, I don't. It's not my career, so I'm not. I don't really put much emphasis in it." But what I was trying to say is, like, if y'all don't see a pattern with the way T.O. has been moving, that's on y'all. But I don't really pay it any mind. And at the end of the day, he has to live with that decision. If it is a duck or whatever you want to call it, he got to live with that decision. So, like, people will think, "Oh, you're just trying." I'm not defending what. It's not my career. It's not me. I mean, I'm not leaving $11 million on the table. But again, it's not. Why y'all? Saying what? It's Teofimo. We've seen it 1,000 times. I guarantee. I said, listen, give it till Friday, whatever. You might see a whole different headline that he actually signed a negotiation because things may have changed. Or, like I pointed out, it could have been that, it could have been the money, or it could have been location. I don't know. But again, I don't think Teofimo's crazy to leave $11 million on the table. But if he does, he got to live with that decision.
To your point, right? The whole back and forth with what's his name with Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? Turkey Al-Sheikh, listen, I don't know the guy personally, but he does have a lot of control in his country, right? And I'm gonna say this. I wouldn't feel comfortable fighting Devin Haney after what I said about him going to Saudi Arabia. I'm just being honest. I don't care how much they paid me. 11, 15, you know what I mean? Just simply because of, this man has a lot of power. That's one.
Right.
You know what I mean? Two, if I got $11 million to Devin Haney, who's Devin Haney's stock is shooting down, it's not going up, then why can't I get more for somebody else or a bigger fight? I think Teo's playing the game exactly how it needs to be played. And I was very critical of the things he was doing because I was like, he's going crazy. And I think his value has showed. Look at Oscar De La Hoya. What did Oscar come out and say? Oscar came out and said, "Hey, you don't got a promoter? Come over here." Oscar sees dollar signs.
It's not just Oscar. He got everybody talking. The early setbacks. He got, the Paulies. He got Timothy Bradley coming out.
Yep.
I feel like this is what Tio wants the people to do. But as long as whether you're talking about him negatively or positive, or positive, it don't matter to Tio, man. Y'all still keep talking about him.
Everybody is talking Tio, and it is absolutely.
And again, for me,